Did you know that it is possible to write a composition in KCSE that scores 20 out of 20? It is quite simple, and I'm going to show you how. Now, we have about 4 types of compositions, and one of them is a story or a narrative, and that is the one we're going to deal with in this video: how to write a beautiful story or a beautiful narrative. When you're asked to write a story, you'll be given a composition, and you'll be asked to write a composition beginning with a certain phrase, ending with a certain phrase, and maybe a proverb or a set of keywords. In this particular lesson, we're going to look at a composition that ends with a certain phrase. The student has been asked to write a composition ending, "I realized that it is the little things in life that contribute to greatness." Well, I'm going to read a sample for you to demonstrate how you can write an A-class composition that scores 16 to 20 marks, and this particular composition can score something between 19 and 20 marks. The composition is titled "Victory in Loss." Just yesterday, we buried my daughter, my angel. You'd think I would be distraught. Contrary to that, I'm rather upbeat. It felt less like a burial ceremony and more like a celebration of life. My late daughter Pendo was the embodiment of kindness and benevolence. As is the norm in Africa, and especially in the Nyanza region where I come from, a funeral unites many people. Men, women, and children come from far and wide to offer their condolences and help with the burial arrangements. Naturally, my house is abuzz with activities. I received a call from Tumaini Hospital. My daughter had been admitted there for the past 4 or 5 months. I'm not quite certain. The experience at first was harrowing. However, as days went by and as she approached her inevitable end, I started teaching myself to accept the ultimate sad truth. 5 months ago, Pendo started showing signs of illness. The quite playful character became a pale shadow of her former lively self. She was often sick and weak. At first, I thought it was just a common illness that would eventually pass. When the doctor told me she had terminal cancer, I was stunned. Pendo was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. The news shocked me deeply. She was admitted. The doctor gave her 3 months. I spent days and nights by my daughter's hospital bed. She grew weaker and weaker as the days flew by inexorably. The chemotherapy sessions were the worst. She lost all her hair. She lost a lot of weight. What she did not lose, though, was her radiant, infectious smile. She smiled brightly and always told me, "Mom, don't worry, everything will be all right." As her death drew near, she became the darling of most people in the ward. She battled through the painful experience of cancer with radiance and determination. Whenever she could, she walked from bed to bed in the ward, offering flowers to adults and balloons to children, telling them to be strong while she was dying herself. On 28th January, Pendo succumbed. She had lost the battle, but won the hearts of many people, including the oncologist, nurses, other medical practitioners, and the hospital workers. The voice on the other end of the line is cheerful. "Hi, Mama Pendo. This is Dr. Tabibu from Tumaini Hospital. Pole for your loss. Please take heart," he says calmly. "The management of the hospital would like to seek permission from you to name the cancer ward after your daughter Pendo." Tears well up in my eyes, tears of joy. My daughter's name would be immortalized forever because of her acts of kindness. I accept the request. I can picture the entrance to the ward, Pendo Cancer Ward. I smile. Nothing can bring back my daughter, but the joy that gesture brings gives me closure. I realized that it is the little things in life that contribute to greatness.